The National Cherry Blossom Festival is celebrating its 110th anniversary. The popular event celebrating U.S.-Japanese ties is once again being held in person. The most flowers are expected between March 22nd and March 25th. The National Cherry Blossom Festival is being held in Washington, D.C. after 2 years of restrictions because of COVID-19. This year, more than ever, you really understand why the festival is so important, said Diana Mayhew. She is the president of the National Cherry Blossom Festival Incorporated, the nonprofit group that helps organize the events. We recognize that it's more than just a festival. It's about spring and renewal and a sense of new beginnings. The National Park Service helps oversee the festival. The service estimates the cherry trees will have the most flowers, a time called peak bloom, between March 22nd and 25th. The special events start with the opening ceremony on March 20th. They continue through April 17th with musical shows and other events like a parade on Saturday, April 9th. Mike Litters is a spokesman for the Park Service. He said although there was cold weather and snow recently, it would not hurt the cherry blossoms. Temperatures below freezing can damage the blooms. In 2017, a late frost destroyed almost 50% of the flowers. Trees in some areas of Washington have already started to blossom. However, the cherry trees around the tidal basin near the center of the city have not begun to flower. The area is a favorite place for tourists and photographers. Litters said the blossoms are still firmly inside of their buds. He said the buds act like an armor, giving the blossoms protection. If temperatures are lower next week, there might be some problems, he said, adding, "I think we'll be okay this time." For the past 2 years, large gatherings and crowds have been restricted because of the COVID-19 health emergency. City officials closed streets and public transportation around the tidal basin to block people from observing the pink-colored blossoms. The festival organizers worked hard to create safe ways for people to enjoy the yearly celebration of spring, including live videos and internet presentations. This year, Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser declared, "We want D.C. to be the face of spring for the nation." This year also marks the 110th anniversary of the gift of 3,000 Japanese cherry trees presented in 1912 by the mayor of Tokyo to the nation's capital. Japan's government remains deeply involved in the festival and often exchanges about 90 old trees for new ones every year. Ryo Karaishi of the Japanese Embassy joked at this year's festival announcement that it feels a little strange to have all these people right in front of me instead of little Zoom squares. Mayhew, the festival's president, said this year will include a joint event with usual and video experiences for those who are still not sure about attending public gatherings or traveling to the event. Mayhew said, "We're spreading it out and being as cautious and as health conscious as possible. There's so many people who want to connect, even if they can't make it." Popular activities will return this year. They include Bloom Cam, live video of the cherry blossoms. Petal porches as an activity where people living in the city decorate the front of their homes with pictures and objects that look like cherry blossoms. The results are shown on the internet. The popular March 26th Kite Flying Festival will take place, as it has in the past, in the area surrounding the Washington Monument. But locals can hold their own kite flying events in areas where it is permitted. I'm Faith Perlow.